Hello. I posted a thingy on my blog. Basically it went along the lines of, this is a lot of questions, put numbers in my ask box and I'll answer the questions. And I said, well, I will answer them however you would like me to answer them. And I will vlog them, I'll handwrite them, I'll just type them. And Stacey, or Weepy Creep, said, I want a video blog and I have lots of questions for you. So this is specifically for Stacey. So hi. So, question number 1 was, would I kiss the last person I text messaged? Let me shut my phone. I need to text Beck, or he calls me Hepzibah, and I wouldn't kiss her, but let me just go back into that. What's the time on this one? This one's 8:57. And this one is... Yep, the last one was Beck, which was at 9 o'clock this morning, which is about 12 minutes ago. No, I would not kiss Beck. Sorry, Beck. Number 6, what are you excited for? Oh, to be honest, the self-doubt monkeys in my brain are throwing a bit of a party, so I'm feeling a bit like not really excited for anything. If I had to pick something, it would be the way that God's going to get me a new job, the way that God's going to heal me from my latest malady, and the fact that Lara is going to come and live in my city, which is pretty amazing. I love her a lot. Which kind of leads us into question 17, which is, who do you feel the most comfortable talking about anything to? And to be honest, it's probably going to be Lara, or Sarah, or Katie, who are Fragile Fears, Shiny Light Orilla Marilla, sorry, it's Orilla Marilla, and Astrid Farnsworth, on Tumblr, or my husband, but, you know, especially at the moment I'm talking to Lara heaps, and so I feel a lot more comfortable with her. I'm not really good at talking about what's happening in the now. Like, I will tell you what happened last week and how that affected me last week, but how it affects me now is a bit of another matter entirely. So yes. Number 19, with a winky face, because Stacey's Weepy Creep. Have you had sex today? No, I haven't, because I'm wearing a Holter monitor, and the wires would have been in the way a bit, I think. Yeah, Mark was really paranoid actually last night about even, like, hugging me in case he, like, yanked the wires loose, so I'm feeling a bit deprived of physical contact. Not really. Number 22, would you ever want to swim with sharks? And hell no is the answer. I'm terrified of not having my oxygen source, like, all around me, as in, like, air. I don't think that I would handle the oxygen mask thing that would be required really well. If the question was more along the lines of, do you think sharks are majestic creatures and do you enjoy watching them sort of swim through the water and are they kind of vaguely terrifying but really cool, the answer would be yeah. No, I'm not going to go swimming with sharks. I'm not going to do anything that requires me to have an oxygen tank. 29, do you really truly miss someone right now? Not particularly. I mean, it's a hard question because I'm one of those pathetic people that misses their husband when they're not around, and I do miss Mark because he's at work. And do I miss and I miss Lara and Sarah and Katie, like, so much. I never even met Katie, and that's not even the list that's small. That's just, I miss everyone. And I think more than someone specific, I really miss just having a best friend that I can not even a best friend, just someone I can sit down with and just have a coffee and it just not be weird. Because I don't really have that at the moment because I'm a shut-in. And Tumblr ruined me for real life. Like, I had kind of friends, and then I got Tumblr, and then Tumblr friends are just more awesome. And, like, get the random crap that I talk about and read Neil Gaiman and, like, the Avengers and have read the comics and are interesting and different and they think about things and they don't just regurgitate what their parents have told them or what they hear on Talk Like Radio, and they're amazing and I miss all of them because I feel like I had that once, even though I kind of know I never did. Anyway. 48. Do you sing in the shower? No, because I sound like a cat being slowly murdered when I sing. 54. Ever eat a... Actually, I do in the shower, though. You know how, like, we've got, like, a glass screen and, like, it mists? I write on that in the shower. I practice my hand. Yeah, I'm weird. 54. Ever eat a pierogi? I don't even know what that is. Seriously, is that like some sort of weird Italian pastry dish? Yeah, no. I don't know. I have a different word for it or something, but I don't... No, I have not eaten one. Can you curl your tongue? Yes. What is your favourite book, Stacey? Really? You can ask me what my favourite book is. You know I don't have a favourite book. Can't pick a favourite book. There are... It's like... No. I can't. I'm not even going to try. Who would you like to see in concert? I'm not actually into music, and this comes as a bit of a surprise to lots of people. And they go, what? You don't listen to music? And to be honest, no, I don't really. If I listen to music, it's only because I want to dance to it. Recently, I've been listening to some Kirby Crackle, who I heard at Supernova, and they were amazing, and I was really stoked to get to hear them play live, and I thought that was really cool. But ultimately, concerts seem pretty awful. There's lots of people, and they're sweaty and tight and noisy, and people try and touch you accidentally, and no. That said, one of the coolest things I ever did go to was in Hobart, and it was put on by Mona, which is the Museum of Old and New Art, which is pretty controversial if you do want to have a look at their website. And I forget what I think it's like MoMA is what the festival's called. That's really cool. So we went to that, and we heard this band called Michelangelo and the Dead Gentleman or something. Michelangelo Dead or something like that, and they were really, really amazing. Amazing. And I really enjoyed that. And after that, we actually heard Neil Gaiman read. He read one of his short stories, and it was mind-blowingly good. Like, it was so amazing. Yeah, like, it's still one of my favourite things, and I so wish we could have stayed. He did a signing afterwards, and we had to go home, because we lived, 2.5 hours away from where the reading was, and he was doing a signing like an hour or like 2 hours after it finished. It was like 11 o'clock at night. We're like, yeah, no, we have to go. I wish I could have stayed. I would have loved to have got my wedding bouquet signed by him. I would love to hear him read again. That would be amazing. And I think that readings by authors are just awesome, and I just think that that's better than a concert. And 87, have you ever won a contest? And yes, I have. I have won several things. I won at table tennis lots, when I was training to do that, and so I won, and I got the bronze in the under 16 South Pacific thing in my school tournaments. In grade 7, I won javelin at my school, and I didn't go to the carnival though, because that would require going to the carnival. I won cake decorating heaps when I was a kid, like when I was in the under 12 section. And have I ever actually won a contest where you like write on like a piece of paper and send it off? No, I haven't. Don't really, yeah. Mainly because I just sort of stopped entering them, but I'm just not very lucky. So yes, this is it. It's my questions that I answered. I don't really have anything else to say that's interesting, so I am going to go. But I will talk to you later, and thank you very much to Stacey for asking me all of these questions.